Hi, I'm Kevin Castaneda, and this is Kev's Mindset, where we talk everything finance, investing, mindset, and productivity. And today we're going to be talking about Lucid UX and the unveil that Lucid had. If you do enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you are new and want more content like this. Let's get straight into the video. I don't want to waste any of your time. So Lucid UX was unveiled 2 days ago, and Lucid UX seemed like, oh, okay, Lucid UX. Like, people didn't take it as seriously as it should have. Lucid UX is a very, very big deal, as yes, it didn't show us anything crazy that we didn't know yet. However, it reiterated what we did know and reinforced a lot of investors' theses. This is good because it gets investors to hold on for longer, as they keep. I think that the content and Lucid Motors producing content allows investors to be like, okay, the company's still working. Okay, the company's doing this, and it shows a lot of transparency from the company, which is very important for us as investors, as we get to see, okay, what are they really doing, and that's great for us. So that's just a small piece. Now the big piece is, why would a company show off the inside of their car if they weren't really, really close to initial production, to actually starting production? On top of that, in the past few days, we've seen several YouTubers, and I know some YouTubers have a bad rap, but needless to say, many YouTubers have gone in the Lucid, taken a drive, and we've seen several videos now of people like Alex Cutler and Inside EVs take a ride inside of the Lucid Air, and this is very important for us to see as well. Now we know what exactly the software does, how great it is, what it looks like. Now customers who want the car also see that. We've also seen them go to their first car show. That's very important, as well as people have really been able to see, look, and do everything with the car, and that's also very important. And so now we have those three really big things. And why would a company do all those things if they weren't this close to production? I think this is a very, very close catalyst near us. So yes, they also talked about the ticker symbol changing to LCID and actually going onto the NASDAQ. This is very important for us to know as well. Now, all these things are happening at the same time. And yes, there was a short-lived run-up for the unveil of Lucid UX. It went up to about $21 something per share, and then it came back down to the 19s. And I don't care, it's short-term price movement. What's important is that as these run-ups happen, building more resistance, we're getting more investors. People are starting to learn more about Lucid, and that's very important. It's important that people know the name Lucid Motors, and that's the truth, and that's the real importance behind the company. And we see all these things kind of happening together, and if you've been paying attention to all these things, you've definitely been like, wow, I want to buy more. It sells off, I want to buy more. You should be very happy about this. That's how I feel myself. If it sells off, I'm like, who cares? It's been like a few months and everyone's freaking out because they're not doing everything fast enough. They're doing everything very fast, except they're taking their time and they're making sure everything's perfect. And now that they're really showing the inside of the car, and they're showing the truth and they're showing everything, we can see that yes, Lucid's getting very close to production. This is a big catalyst coming. Along with all the other catalysts I already mentioned, all of them are going to pull together. And when they really do say, all right, we're good to go, we're changing our ticker symbol, it's going to have a nice run up. Then after that, they're going to be like, oh, we're good to go, we're going to start production. And like real production, and they're gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, whoa, that was sooner than we expected. But it wasn't sooner than we expected. We know it's coming right now. We know it's coming June, July. We know it's here. We know it's right upon us. So why are people acting like, oh, it's super far away? It's not super far away. It's in this next 1 to 2 months, and people aren't realizing that this is gonna be a huge catalyst pushing us forward. And seeing Lucid UX just reiterates that. If you want to go and watch the video, look up Lucid Motors on YouTube, and you'll see it says Lucid UX. It's the Lucid user experience, and it's very important. You don't want to miss that. It's nice to see what the inside looks like and what a customer would expect. You want to put yourself in the eyes of a consumer and be like, okay, if I was buying this car, do I like this car? Is this car everything that I am promised, and is it worth every bit of my money? And the answer is yes, it's a great car. Even the autonomy, there's little hints of autonomy. And they discussed how they're going to be speaking over the autonomy in the next few weeks. They're going to be talking about Lucid's dream software, and that's what it's called. And that is their autonomy. They're going to be discussing their autonomy over the next coming weeks and the next coming months. And the next coming months, we're going to see the production begin. So this is very important, and it's very important that we as investors keep our eyes on this. So don't get lost. Don't get lost in all the naysayers and everyone who talks bad about Lucid and then sell prematurely. Lucid is going to be a big company. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. However, in my opinion, I think Lucid is going to be big, and I'm willing to put a lot of eggs in my basket after running a whole analysis and thesis on them. And I think that there's a lot of growth that not even them are expecting to come. I think we're going to see growth that Lucid themselves are like, whoa, where did this come from? I think if investors realize everything that's going on and they get more money than they anticipated, they'll be able to pull money from investors. And I know short term that might hurt the stock price. However, if the stock price goes up substantially, they pull away some money. They're like, hey, we need some money to do this. They might be able to get the Project Gravity to 2022 instead of 2023. They might be able to move their expansion in Europe from mid-2022 to the beginning of 2022. This is very important. We need to pay attention to all of these things. So I hope that you did find some value from this. You see that, yes, Lucid is coming closer and closer every single day that goes by to starting production. And this is a lot of value that we as investors are going to get in the short term and in the long term. And we're going to see everything unveil itself in these next coming months. So stay true to your investment thesis. Not mine, not your friends, not your parents, no one else's investment thesis except for your own. Make sure you make one, and make sure you know when you want to sell if you're selling short term, or make sure how many years you're willing to hold. And every year or so, you recheck your investment thesis, make sure they're still on track with what you believed and with what you believe for the future. So I just want to urge you all to stay true to yourself and stop listening to other people, even myself. Just if you think it's gonna be awful, then oh well, that's your thoughts, and that's your opinion, and you can keep your own opinion. That's fine. And I'm keeping my own opinion. I'm just sharing it here. And if you do like it, then go ahead and leave the like. If you don't like it, let me know why. Let me know what you think about Lucid and why you personally think that they're not as great as everyone makes them out to be. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you want more content like this. I appreciate every single minute that you watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.